If you enjoy discovering the people behind the fame, you're in the right place. Now, let's take a closer look at the remarkable rise of Sadie Sink. Some actors spend years searching for the role that changes everything. Others seem to arrive almost overnight, becoming household names in what feels like an instant. But when it comes to Sadie Sink, the story is much more interesting than that. While millions of people know her from one unforgettable performance, her journey began long before the world started talking about her. Lately, her name has been impossible to ignore. Whether it's a new film, a red carpet appearance, a magazine cover, or clips from one of television's biggest series making the rounds on social media, Sadie Sink continues to attract attention wherever she goes. And the remarkable part is that her popularity doesn't seem to fade. Instead, it keeps growing with every new project she takes on. But here's the thing. Most people know the character she played. Far fewer know the years of dedication that came before it. Let's go back. Born in Texas in 2002, Sadie Sink grew up in a family that encouraged creativity. While many children dream about becoming actors, she was one of the few who decided to pursue that dream seriously from an early age. Inspired by stage productions and musical theater, she quickly developed a passion for performing. It wasn't simply about being in front of an audience. She genuinely loved telling stories. That passion led her to Broadway, one of the most demanding stages in the entertainment industry. For a young performer, there are few better places to learn discipline. Long rehearsals, live audiences, and the pressure of delivering every performance without a second chance taught her lessons that would stay with her throughout her career. Appearing in productions like Annie gave her valuable experience long before Hollywood came calling. While many young actors begin with television commercials or small-screen appearances, Sadie was learning her craft under the bright lights of live theater, where every performance depended entirely on preparation and confidence. But here's what many people don't realize. Success didn't arrive overnight. Like countless young actors, she faced auditions that didn't lead anywhere. There were opportunities she didn't get, moments of uncertainty, and the constant challenge of proving herself in an industry filled with talented performers. Yet she kept showing up. She kept improving. And perhaps most importantly, she never allowed rejection to convince her that she didn't belong. Then came the opportunity that would change everything. In 2017, Sadie joined the cast of Stranger Things, portraying Max Mayfield. From the moment she appeared on screen, audiences noticed something different. Max wasn't simply another new character. She brought confidence, independence, humor, and emotional depth to the story. She fit naturally into a cast that audiences had already fallen in love with, something that's much harder to achieve than it looks. As the series continued, Max evolved into one of its most beloved characters. Viewers watched her friendships grow, her struggles become more personal, and her emotional journey become increasingly complex. Sadie handled each new challenge with a maturity that surprised even longtime critics. Then came one of the defining moments of her career. The fourth season of Stranger Things featured an emotionally powerful storyline centered around Max, including scenes that quickly became some of the most talked-about moments in modern television. One particular sequence captured audiences around the world, generating millions of reactions online. Fans praised not only the writing but also Sadie's extraordinary performance, describing it as deeply emotional, believable, and unforgettable. Suddenly, people who had never heard of Sadie Sink before were searching for her name. Interviews went viral. Behind-the-scenes videos spread across social media. Critics highlighted her performance as one of the strongest in the series. And audiences realized they weren't simply watching a talented young actress. They were witnessing someone with the potential for an exceptionally long career. But here's another reason people connect with her. Despite her growing fame, Sadie has consistently maintained a reputation for being thoughtful, grounded, and focused on her work rather than celebrity itself. In interviews, she often speaks more about storytelling than fame. She appears comfortable letting her performances speak louder than headlines, a quality that has become increasingly rare in today's entertainment industry. Instead of rushing into every opportunity that comes her way, she has shown a willingness to choose projects that challenge her creatively. That approach became even more apparent when she appeared in Darren Aronofsky's The Whale. Sharing the screen with Brendan Fraser, Sadie delivered another emotionally layered performance that demonstrated her ability to handle serious, dramatic material. The film introduced her to audiences who knew little about Stranger Things, proving that she wasn't limited to one successful role. Around the same time, she continued expanding her career through independent films, fashion campaigns, and collaborations with some of the world's most recognizable brands. Yet even as her public profile continued to grow, she avoided becoming known simply as another celebrity influencer. Her reputation remained centered on acting. That's something many performers struggle to achieve. In an era where online attention often disappears within days, Sadie has managed to build something far more valuable: credibility. Directors praise her professionalism. Co-stars frequently describe her as dedicated and prepared. Critics consistently point to her emotional honesty on screen. And audiences continue to follow her career because they believe every new role will reveal another side of her talent. Perhaps that's why her name keeps appearing across entertainment news. It's not simply because of popularity. It's because people are genuinely curious about what she'll do next. Whether she's stepping onto a film set, attending an international premiere, or preparing for another challenging role, there's a growing sense that she's only beginning to explore what's possible. Looking back, it's remarkable how naturally her journey unfolded. From a young girl performing on Broadway to becoming one of television's most recognizable faces, every chapter prepared her for the next. None of it happened by accident. It was built on years of training, persistence, and a willingness to keep improving even when no one was watching. Today, Sadie Sink represents something that audiences always appreciate: authenticity. She reminds people that lasting success isn't built on a single viral moment or one famous role. It's built through consistency, dedication, and the courage to keep growing as both an artist and a person. And perhaps that's the real story here. People may have first discovered Sadie Sink because of one unforgettable character. But they continue following her because they believe her best performances are still ahead. In an industry that changes faster than ever, that's a rare position to be in. Some actors become famous for a moment. Others build careers that last for decades. If her journey so far is any indication, Sadie Sink isn't just creating memorable performances. She's building a legacy that's only beginning to take shape.